correspondent Daniel Sanford. Now, as you see, you can work out what we're talking about next. The first full reviews for the new Star Wars film have, among other things, described it as a triumph and a classic. The Force Awakens is premiered in the UK this evening, and our correspondent David Silito is in Leicester Square in London for us with some very big crowds already. Hello, David.
Well, this is a film that is probably pretty much bomb-proof when it comes to the fans. They'd have come whatever the reviews were, but they have been fairly extraordinary this morning. 5 stars from The Telegraph, The Times, The Guardian. On the Rotten Tomatoes movie review website, it's standing at around 100%. You don't get that often with movies. And of course, let me just take you through for a second here. These are the people for whom this movie really means a lot. Can I just get you to do a little turn around here? We can see the fine outfits, because people dress up. You are today...
Shiwaka.
I'm sure that'll mean a great deal to the Star Wars fans amongst us. Thank you very much. And let me head back a bit, because these people have been queuing for a long, long time. And we have one person here, Roy. How many hours have you been in the queue so far?
I got here about 7 o'clock last night, so it's been a lot of waiting around.
Leicester Square at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Very wet. I managed to absorb most of the rain that came overnight.
Now, what have you got planned for the weekend?
After here, I've got to rush home. I've got a minute past midnight screening in my hometown, and then I've got to go to a different town because I couldn't get tickets from the same place at 10 a.m. in the morning. So I've got to get to another town for the 10 a.m. screening. A lot of their time and committed a lot of time to being a Star Wars fan, and I'm one of them.
Are you like this with other films? Does Star Trek do it for you in the same way?
No, I enjoy Star Trek, and I love what J.J. Abrams did with Star Trek, so that's why I think Star Wars is safe with him.
But what is special about lightsabers, Wookiees, and villains with breathing difficulties?
For me, it goes back right to my childhood. I was 5 years old the first time I saw Star Wars. I saw it with my grandfather. He loved it, I loved it. My grandparents spoiled me rocking with the toys, which I saved. I've added to my collection over the years. I have a huge Star Wars collection.
How many?
Individual items, over 25,000 items.
25,000 Star Wars items?
Yes, I know.
Do you have any space to live yourself?
We're running out. We're considering moving, so...
This is almost a religious moment for you, isn't it?
It really is, yeah.
And have you had much sleep in the last couple of days?
No sleep at all in the last 2 days, and for the last 2 months, probably interrupted sleep.
Are you all right?
No. I need to sleep. Now, Sunday I will sleep.
Oh, well. Anyway, I've already seen the film. Can I tell you what happened?
No, absolutely not. Please don't. I've been avoiding everything. I've been tweeting like mad, so I've been avoiding everything in the way of reviews and all of the plot spoilers. So I'm avoiding of that, and I've been tweeting the hashtag no plot spoilers, please. So, no Star Wars spoilers.
I promise I won't say a word.
Thank
Roy,
you,
it's a pleasure talking to you. I hope you get to see the film and dry out a bit at the end of it. Thank you so much. Roy's not unique amongst the crowd here, because these are the hardcore fans. They've been here for hours. This is a very special moment. The reviews have been fantastic for this, and there is an awful lot riding on this film, because this will be followed by film after film after film for years to come. Disney has spent billions on this. There's a lot riding on this year's Star Wars.
David, your little conversation there has been the highlight of my day. This is just brilliant. Now, maybe you can tell me, without your friend there overhearing you, what you thought of the film. Can you do that without plot spoilers?
What I thought of the film? Well, I was in there, and the thing about it is, and I don't think I'm giving away too much, he is standing right next to me, is that it goes back to the tone, feel, and atmosphere of that first film in 1977. It is, of course it's updated, of course there are twists, of course there are all sorts of changes to it, but that kind of sort of, that feel was all there, and I'm afraid I went back to being 11 years old, as I was in 1977, and saw the first one. And I thought to myself, what am I still doing in the cinema watching this? Because you will never, ever, for someone like me, recapture that experience when you were 11 years old, when I thought it was the best film I'd ever seen.
Excellent. Well done. Thank you very much, David. Thank you. David Silito in London's Leicester Square. I have a feeling there may be a little bit more on that to come throughout the day. But at least David's got lots of friends to talk to. That's good, isn't it? We'll have more from there a bit later.